So hello everyone, I am Monica from IELTS 9. Let's do this line graph writing task 1. After getting the question paper, just read your question statement. The graph below shows the average monthly change in the prices of 3 metals during 2014. So this is the graph. You can see this. They have given 3 lines: copper, nickel and zinc. So you have to read it very fast. For all months are there in 2014. So this is the title of the graph. Here the information, the data is given in percentage change in price compared with previous month. Okay, so you can see. Now coming to the main point. So here, one more important thing to be noted here. So 0 degree is also 0% is also there, positive percentage and negative percentages are also given. Let's read it from there. So black one, dark one is nickel. So it started from the highest point of the graph. You can see this, and it reached in the half of the year is around -3%. Okay, with lot of fluctuation, and it reached finally at 2%. No, at 1%. Okay, so you can see this 1%. So it means the price great decline in prices from 6 to 1% in nickel. Okay, what about this copper? Copper is this dotted. It started with 2% and with frequent fluctuations, and at the end we can see this prices had dropped for copper also. What about zinc? So zinc had started with 1% and it rose and suddenly going down and then touching -% also, and then with steadily it was growing up. But at the end the prices of zinc increased from 1% to 2. Okay, so this we can see this. So majorly I can see this. The important thing about nickel, it started with highest, and after seeing a lot of fluctuations, the prices had dropped in nickel. Only zinc prices have improved, otherwise both the prices has reduced. Okay, now this we have interpreted, we have analyzed the table. Now coming to the writing part. So as we know, we have to write minimum 150, but there is no hard and fast rule that you can write maximum how many words. So it can be 200 or it can be 180 or it can be 190. Okay, so don't worry about it if 200 or 210 words are there in writing task 1. So as you know, 4 paragraphs you should make it. Okay, but some are making 3 paragraphs, then also there is no problem. So actually introduction should be there. Okay, second overall paragraph should be there, means overview paragraph, means indirectly if I say conclusion paragraph, but language should be overall, word should be there. And some are comfortable in writing this overall paragraph at the end, like we are concluding the essay, you can go for at the end also. Third paragraph, body detail paragraph, and fourth is body detail paragraph. Now here important point to discuss, how to present your detail. So there are 3 lines, so 2 options are there. You can write in body paragraph 1, talk about copper. Okay, in body paragraph 2, talk about nickel. In body paragraph 3, talk about zinc. This is also 3 paragraphs, small paragraph. You can talk about these 3 lines throughout the year. Okay, another method is you can divide the months, like from January to June to July to December. So you can distribute the in body after introduction and overall I am talking about these body paragraphs. So body paragraph 1, you can write about January to June, and in body paragraph 2 you can write about July to December. Okay, so when you will be writing this way, this is also good, this is also good. So January to June, when you will be explaining it in body paragraphs, definitely you are going to compare these 3 things from January to June. You can compare 3 things in one go. Okay, so that will be easier. This will be easier for you also. Okay, so here I will be doing this also, and you can do this also, anything. Let's start with introduction. Now point here is how to write introduction. Introduction, as I told you, we have to paraphrase the question statement in our language, but without changing the meaning. So of course we know this is line graph, so we will start with the line graph. Instead of below shows, we can use another word, another good vocabulary. So I will show you the dictionary of task 1 also. So one more suggestion I want to give you. So whenever you are writing your task 1, please open your notes for vocabulary. Please make your notes for vocabulary. Whenever you are doing practice, open your notes in front of you, so that these words should come in your writing. So when before exam, when you have done 15-20 writing task 1, definitely these words you will learn it by heart. Okay, so you can see this: figures, accounts, amounts, accounted to, sharply, suddenly, rapidly, dramatically, significantly, steadily, sharp, sudden, gradual, steep. So here when the graph is like that, upward, and this is downward trend, this is plateaued, this is slightly declining, and you can see this rise, arise. It means when the question is about past tense, then you have to change the verb. Increase, climbed, growth, go up, decrease, drop, fall, decline, dip, peak at, hit a high of, remain steady, remain unchanged. So you use this vocabulary for your writing task 1 also. This is for line graph and bar graph and table graph also, you can write it. Let's write it. The line graph. The line graph, I know in front of camera my writing will not come. Illustrates now the average. So I can't change the word average. Average prices, something I will try to change. Average prices of zinc. Now I will, instead of 3 metals, I will name all: zinc, copper, and nickel. Nickel was there. Okay, nickel, nickel, metals, average prices illustrates the change in, because change word is also there na, change in the average prices of zinc, copper, and nickel metals on the monthly basis, of during the year, or in the year, you can say 2014. Same we will not write, we will try to change. Okay, now the statistical data, spelling, oh my god, statistical data is presented in percentages. In, so here full thing we will be write. Okay, percentages in, or you can just leave it percentages, change in price compared with previous month. Okay, same, only once we will write with the previous month. So this is my introduction, but something you can change it here. What I will change, I will tell you. So here illustrates, you can use any other vocab also if you are not comfortable. Presents or compares the change in average prices of zinc, and also you can write, or if you want to make compound sentence here, the line graph illustrates how how changes in average prices of zinc during the year. You can use this language also. Okay, now this is our introduction. Let's come to the overall paragraph. Now overall it is readily apparent that, or it can be clearly seen that these are ready-made language, you can use it. That's why I have written it earlier. Now the main point, what we should write it overall. So here we can see this nickel had witnessed a great change in prices. That yes, in black pen I should use it. No, it is readily apparent that the price of nickel had witnessed a dramatic change. Okay, dramatic change as compared with other metals like zinc, and dramatic change or dramatic reduction, in fact reduction should come. Okay, and zinc and copper. Whereas I will write, because comparison is important, comparative language. Whereas zinc had slight improvement in price. Improvement in prices. Okay, so so improvement in prices. Okay, so this here we can finish it, or you can write any other thing. So we have talked about nickel also, we have talked about zinc also, and okay, while copper, now talk about copper also. Copper metal after mild fluctuations, okay, because less fluctuations are there in copper. Fluctuations are there, mild fluctuations. Its prices also, its cost also its price also decreased. So, or if you want to use a downward trend or upward trend, you can use this word also. Okay, coming to body paragraphs, that is detailing paragraph. So I will write first about nickel, and because nickel, we can see this is important. This line has shown aggressive changes, like you can say this. So let's read my nickel line, how I have written it, because my writing was not clearly coming, that's why I have written it. Now I am reading it. To begin with nickel, so how I have started, the proportion change, you can see this. So I will just show the month wise also. Okay, you can say the proportion change in the price of this metal registered 6% in the month of January, which was highest. Okay, which was highest among other categories. Okay, comparison I have done with other also. However, in the month of June, you can see this. However, in the month of June, you can see this, it reached -3%. In the month of June, its price percentage declined dramatically until it touched -3. Okay, so full stop is there. From here, in July it reached -1 also, you can see this. So from here it tried to recover to -1% in July, August and September, but later increased and plateaued at 1%. So later it plateaued also and increased. Here also it is plateaued at 1%. So this is the final data for nickel. So plateaued at 1%. Let's write this copper also. I will write it now. Now coming to copper. So copper, it started with 2%, and after having mild fluctuations it reached to minus percentage in the month of May and June, and then slowly it recovered after having fluctuations and all. Its prices just reached near to, not, it means price is reduced. So how I have written, you can see this. In terms of copper, it started its journey with 2%. So J is small. So I did a mistake. With 2% in January 2014, which ranked second position after nickel. So it's important to compare the things. So compare the other categories also with that. After which it dropped to around -1% in May and June, despite experiencing, so this is experiencing lot of ups and downs. Its prices fell down around 1.5% in the last month as compared to 2% initially. So this is regarding copper. Coming to third one. Now looking at the last category, that is zinc. It started with 1% and it reached 3%, and after experiencing lot of fluctuations, and it also reached minus percentage also, and steadily it improved up to 2%. So how I have written, you can see this. Turning to zinc, okay, while its price started, I have already used this vocab, that's why I cut it and wrote began with 1% and experienced some progress 3% in the month of February, which was followed a significant drop. So after that, which was followed means in the next month, a significant drop around -1 percentage. We should write it here, okay. In June, lastly at the end of December, it reached its figure at 2%, which means an increment in the price of zinc, and surprisingly only zinc prices had shown positive trend in the line graph. So here you can write it. Believe me, if you follow these kinds of instructions, if you just write down all your line graphs in a good manner, each and every information I have not shared, important one I have shared it, okay, and I have covered full year, January to December, and wherever it was significant change, drop or up down, so I have written everything. So free flow, you just write down and try not to repeat the vocab in the writing task 1. Thank you so much.